Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Phoenix Elite, and welcome to AEW Dynamite episode 45 to 20 official reaction. So, 45th episode of 2020, the final episode until Full Gear. And by Full Gear reaction will be on Sunday morning. First of all, I'm sorry this is not going up earlier. My Fight subscription ended, and I didn't have enough money to get it back, so I had to figure that out. And I was debating just watching steps on my own. The only thing I know is that Brian Cage said something, so I watched that clip on YouTube before getting my subscription back. So, I did do my reaction to Dark, but don't use Castbox if you're doing a long reaction. Well, you can, just don't do Livecast. On Livecast, there's a high chance that it just cuts off. It did that for me. I went off the app, and it said it was still live when I went off the app and went back on, so I was like, oh, it's still live. 2.5 hours later after that full thing was over, I was like, okay, checked it, 27 seconds actually recorded. So I was a bit angry there, but the show was really good. But now, with the go-home show for Full Gear, I'm recording on a different app now. It's a really good voice recorder app. I can pause the recording at like I just did there. And it's loading. Oh, no intro for some reason. Oh, there we go. This is my first reaction then with my new mic. I'm really excited for Full Gear. It's not the highest quality this is, to be fair, on the TV. Hopefully the quality will pick up. AEW, there we go. Oh, some of the shows on this match look great. 6-man tag, that's going to be great. What other matches are there? Ortiz and Guevara versus MJF and Wardlow. That sounds good. Jake Hager is undefeated in MMA. They hit my favorite wrestler in AEW, Maxwell Jacob Friedman. Oh, Chris Jericho's on commentary. This is the first time I've watched AEW, proper full episode, and Jericho's on commentary. This might actually be my favorite, one of the matches I'm most excited for Full Gear. Chris Jericho versus MJF is going to be amazing. By the way, if you wonder what mic I'm using to record, since it's the first video I'm actually recording with this mic, it is the Thronmax M-Drill 1. It goes for about £80 now. I got it luckily at £50 only a day before the price got updated. Let me just make sure the mic's connected and stuff. Okay, sorry about that. I was blowing in the mic because on this app it shows how high it's recording. So now I'm really excited. We're here in Daly's Place, Jackson, Florida. Sorry if you can hear the fireworks. It is bonfire night. I'm filming this in the night. And this is going to be great. Remember, each week I'm planning on doing my Dark and Dynamite reactions. Obviously, this week I'm doing my pay-per-view as well. I paid for the pay-per-view. Can't guarantee the pay-per-view will happen every time because I might not be able to buy it. But I already paid for Full Gear. This is the final show before it, and I'm excited for Full Gear. Embraced by the darkness, I'm losing the light in circle. Nearly every time I see Jericho entrance, I'm going to end up singing his entrance. Now that I've betrayed. It's good to... Oh my... There's some Karens. Their masks were down from their nose. I've been a slave. I can't actually say that I can. My mask always falls down. But they're the only two. Their masks weren't all the way up. Oh, there was some... Oh, they were the wrestlers in the front that didn't have their mask on. And there's one person with their mask all the way off, just to sing. Don't blame them for that, as long as they put it back on in the show. I'm fine with that. Chris Jericho is my GOAT. He is, in my opinion, the greatest professional wrestler of all time. 30 years in the business. Longer than Undertaker, I believe. And Jericho is the GOAT. He's reinvented himself so many times. And at Full Gear, last year he was defending the AEW Championship. This year, he's going up against MJF. It is definitely a downgrade. And he's I think he's losing this year. But we'll still have to see how good's the show. MJF and Wardlow. MJF is the number 2 ranked singles wrestler. I want him to be the wrestler who beats Moxley for the title, but that would probably be a mega. At Full Gear. By the way, I will probably be doing a separate video for my Full Gear predictions tomorrow. MJF is better than you, and you know it. He's good in the ring. He's amazing on the mic. Best wrestler, in my opinion, on the mic in the world. And he's just so enjoyable to watch. Him and Jericho, this feud is going to be amazing. Feud of the year? Well, no, not this year. Feud of next year? I hope it's a long one. Like, Omega and Page kind of is. That was a long building thing. But now, Ortiz and Sammy Guevara. I didn't expect this match to kick off tonight. I expect this to be, like, not the main event, but later on. But if you can't go on last, may as well go on first. I already know the main event. I don't know the results. I also know Pac's back tonight, which Pac is one of my favorites. MJF or Pac, if they're one of the two who beats Moxley for the title, I'd be very happy. I like Omega, but I'm not the biggest fan. Remember, guys, 5th of December. This is actually, I think, the first time I'm saying on my channel, so I don't know why I'm saying remember. 5th of December, my AEW Universe mode begins with Full Gear pay-per-view. Starting then, every Wednesday is Dynamite, and every Friday is Dark. I know it shouldn't be on Fridays, but I find it weird that the first show after a pay-per-view is Dark. But here we go, the match has begun. Oh yeah, I need to do something in a second. 7 minutes, 20 seconds. No, not wrong app. What I do is I write down the time so I can put into chapters. All notes. MJF match start. 7 minutes, 20 seconds. Okay, yeah, so I write that down because, as you might know, YouTube has chapters. And you can just see what part of the video you're watching. So I'm going to put down what part of the video you're watching. Okay, roll through. Ortiz dodging them. Dark was really good. I really enjoyed Dark. Dark is longer than Dynamite most weeks now, which I find weird. And I do definitely prefer Dynamite because I know most of the wrestlers. But I did enjoy Dark a lot. There we go. A spinebuster choke slam by Wardlow. Wardlow is great. Tag made. MJF is the legal man for his team. Are they chanting "We want Wardlow"? I didn't expect them to chant that. Ortiz strike to the head. By the way, I commentate these matches quite a lot. Wardlow. MJF distracting the ref while Wardlow hits Ortiz. Oh, come on. I predict, by the way, on everything except pay-per-views, I just predict matches as they go on. I predict MJF and Wardlow win this match. It wouldn't really work for MJF to lose this match. The only way I can see it is a roll-up pin onto MJF. Or a roll-up on Wardlow. That's the only way I can see it, because furthering the tension between Wardlow and MJF would work. Even though, what I really want is Inner Circle to turn on Chris Jericho. That'd be great. Because of MJF's influence. Also, the matches on Dynamite are longer than the matches on Dark, and there's less of them. On Dark, there's like 15 matches, and it was a really good show. I really enjoyed it, but 15 matches is a lot. There's like 6 matches on Dynamite each week. By the way, Dynamite and Dark in my YouTube channel are both only about an hour long. They're not going to be like the 2-hour episodes that they are in real life. I have already ordered the pay-per-view, so you can start going on about that, AEW. And it is probably the best card. The best card of any AEW pay-per-view, in my personal opinion. Because the show is going to be a classic. Don't want me to turn up my gain a bit on my mic. It's going to be amazing. I'm just making sure right now that the gain actually does stuff. I'm not sure if it definitely does stuff. But I always like it just being on the default gain. I don't know why I like it. Move the mic a bit closer to me so it does get a bit louder, but default gain, set my, last week was my first ever Dynamite I probably watched live. Kind of. I'm never gonna watch the show live. Because I always watch it after the show already goes on, but without spoilers. Or at least trying to go without spoilers. So, if this is going on, Anchor on Thursday, but I don't know if this will be up on, before Friday, on YouTube. UK time, GMT. But now, who can come out on top? Wardlow has made a tag. Wardlow is the legal competitor now. Him and Ortiz. Sammy Guevara's not been tagged in yet. Wardlow is good. He's underused, but he is a good wrestler. He has a good win-loss record, though, from Dark, mainly. Takedown. I know, since I couldn't do my reactions to Dark, I'm going to have to say my favorite match of the night was the Jurassic Express match. That match was great. That tag team match. I would watch it again, but I'm not going to because I don't rewatch matches much, even if I love them so much. The only match in recent times I've actually rewatched from a show I watched was the Firefly Funhouse match at WrestleMania. And I'm not paying for WWE Network anyway. Wardlow nearly need MJF there. Ortiz reversed it. There we go, and Enzuko at the side of the head. Tag made. Wardlow once again the legal competitor. Stopping the tag. German suplex. No. Tag made. Sammy Guevara. Enziguri connecting. Also, I like the Wardlow and the Dark Order. This is why I sound dark, but you didn't see our action because I lost it. This is what I said. Ooh, that was a nice super kick. That's not what I said. But what I said was, I like Wardlow and the Dark Order. They don't win every match. Like, I always book people if I'm doing Universe mode. I book, the monsters to win every match. They lose matches. Usually tag matches, but they lose matches. And that's fine. I'm fine with that. Dark Order, I thought they'd be the first tag team champions because they were booked so strong. Guevara's going to be 3 matches in a week. He wrestled on Dark in the main event, defeating Lee Johnson. Now he's wrestling tonight. And then on Saturday, Full Gear, he's facing Matt Hardy. And to be fair, the match I'm least excited for, it's going to be good. But I'm not really excited for it. Because the other matches are just so much more exciting than that one. I am extremely excited for MJF versus Chris Jericho. John Moxley versus Eddie Kingston. Not the biggest fan of Eddie Kingston, but I wouldn't be particularly angry with him becoming the new champion on Saturday. Okay, Wardlow trying to break out that superplex off the top rope. Santana with a missile drop kick, but Wardlow didn't even go down. He's trying to climb the rope again. MJF, a double foot stomp to the arm. That move, every time I see it, it makes me... Ooh, I don't like it. And now he's going for the Salt of the Earth? No. It's a good finisher, the Salt of the Earth. I think it fits his character perfect. Both of them going over the top rope. Wardlow and Ortiz, when MJF threw Ortiz into Wardlow without realizing. Now Sammy Guevara and MJF in the ring. I would love to see that match. I don't know if we've seen it already, MJF versus Sammy Guevara, but that would be a classic. Oh, MJF doing like a flip. Kip up. Went for a bicycle kick. Backflip by Sammy Guevara. Out of it, a poke right to the eyes. The biggest heel in wrestling. The best heel in wrestling. Knee shot. Sammy Guevara. He's going for his finishing move. There we go. The GTH. Wardlow's up. He's going to break it up. 1, 2. Breaks it up at 2. You can just tell when someone's going to break it up. They weren't going to end that match when I'm not even 40 minutes into the show. But how am I this far in? Oh, yeah. About to say. I thought we were only at 11 minutes in the recording. And I would be very confused then. So yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, I have an anchor. Is Phoenix_Y2006. I believe you can change it, so I might change it to Phoenix Elite. So yeah, check me out on Anchor. Anchor, if you didn't know, there's Anchor.fm, which is their main thing, but they share your podcast to different sites like Castbox, to Spotify, if they find you good enough. And considering I plan on doing 2, maybe 3 a week, I think I'll be able to. I think mine could be not. I won't get enough views. It doesn't really matter how many views. It just matters how many podcasts you do. I might actually go very quickly while this match continues. This is gonna be a big move. Change the name of my anchor. It's Phoenix Elite. Your podcast account settings. Phoenix Elite. Why? No, just Phoenix Elite. Okay, yeah. My anchor is anchor.fm Phoenix Elite. Okay, it's not letting me save it for some reason, but save changes. Nearly a 3 count there. Okay. No, it's just Phoenix underscore YT 2006. That is it. Okay, I'm probably not gonna change it. I like the name. I've had that name on Reddit for a year now. Oh, okay. I've never seen that move before, and that was amazing. Sammy Guevara's springboard 450 axe handle onto MJF. That was great. I wouldn't be angry seeing that again. And Sammy Guevara flipping off a fan. That's not a fan. That's Matt Hardy. Oh, I thought that was Serpentico as well. Delete. MJF. That actually made me a bit more excited for that match on Full Gear. Salt of the Earth. Tap. It's over. Good night. It's over. Ortiz taps out to the... If he wants to be a teammate with Ortiz, why does he keep it locked in? Yeah, it makes sense for his character, but if he wants to be a teammate with him and get along, fine. First of all, they shouldn't fight. Actually, no, they should. That makes it more exciting. But he shouldn't keep it locked in once the match is over. Just that one doesn't really make too much sense. But there we go. MJF and Wardlow getting a victory. I really want MJF to win the match, and I think he will. But I'm fine with saying my predictions now. I'd love to see MJF win that match. It'd be absolutely amazing. Okay. Come on. That doesn't even make sense for the storyline. I know I should be doing a huge reaction, but it doesn't make sense at all. MJF just attacked Chris Jericho. If he wants to join the Inner Circle, then why would he attack Chris Jericho, the guy he wants to join the Inner Circle from? Jericho's laughing. I understand why, of course. I don't think he respects MJF that much. That grin. Is my mic scratched already? I can't tell. Yeah, I think it is, but just a bit of it. Oh yeah, the main event, Cody and the Gun Club versus Dark Order, which is John Silver 10 and Colt Cabana. That match I'm excited for. The TNT champion. Didn't they change his name or something? He's allowed to be like Cody Rhodes again now because WWE got rid of the lawsuit over it. I'd be really happy if he can be Cody again, Cody Rhodes, because Cody I don't think it works. We have John Moxley and Eddie Kingston face to face before their match at Full Gear, which I'm very excited for. I Quit match. Private Party versus Young Bucks. Ooh, Young Bucks are winning, but they've had that match before. Last time, I believe Private Party came out on top, so I'd love to see that happen again. Okay, number one contender to the women's champion. No, number one contender to the women's championship. Nyla Rose taking on Red Velvet. Red Velvet got a win on Dark, didn't she, again, with Brandy Rhodes. Pac returns. 7 months of quarantine. Must have been hard, but Pac returns. Finally. Miro versus Trent. This is actually a match I'm quite excited for. Miro's not doing the best in AEW. He shouldn't be a world champion anytime soon, in my opinion. But Miro, he's not the most exciting, but he's still good in the ring. And I'm excited to see him versus Trent. I don't know why, I just am. Oh, is Kenny Omega the cleaner? I just need to concentrate on this promo. It's like they've like renting the house. Kenny Omega's in the finals. Him versus Adam Page. Wins and losses do matter in AEW. Of course, can you expect? Of course, can you respect so much? Page. Oh, saying he was betting on Wardlow winning. Ooh, I think I was about to ask JR, who does you think, JR? Who do you think will win? I have Omega. I want. What I want to happen, I said this on Reddit as well. What I want to happen is that match end. I don't even know if it has a time limit at Full Gear, but I want that match to end in a time limit draw. Then they have a beat the clock challenge because Omega ends the match really fast, and whoever gets a win quicker against the same opponent 1 week the next. Omega is being cocky, kind of like Batista was before. He's been really cocky, not taking his time to get the victory, and Page is not being cocky. He'll destroy his opponent, and Page gets the title match at AEW's AEW December Super Show, and then Page loses, and at Revolution, Kenny Omega gets his shot, and Omega becomes the new champion. I would like that. I think that would work quite well. Can't say that. I don't think that. I can say I don't think that is what's gonna happen. Okay, they have this like thing in the middle of it where they have the thing where it just says AEW on the screen for ages. Okay, here we go. Back to the thing now. That also takes some time off of it because now we're further into the episode than we are into the recording. Miro, the best man, with Kip Sabian and Penelope Ford. Is that? I can't remember if it's Penelope Ford or not. I think it is. There we go. Oh, the pyrotechnics going off. Fight is great. Fight TV. I love it. It's my favorite subscription I have. Yeah, I only do watch it 2 times a week, maybe 3. But it's great. So it's the only subscription that I actually pay for. I use Netflix as well, though, and Amazon Prime and Disney Plus. But it is my favorite subscription. Oh, they mentioned FCW. He mentioned FCW. I'm a bit I wouldn't expect them to do that, just in case they get sued. WWE owns FCW, obviously. Actually, I think they might have got rid of the copyright over it. Just like they got rid of the copyright over Cody Rhodes. Because, I'd want to see Cody Rhodes. I want to see Cody Rhodes use that name again. I don't think he uses it on this show. Maybe at Revolution he does. No, not Revolution. Full Gear he does. That'd be great. I'd love to see Cody use that name. Also, I want Darby to win at Full Gear. Time limit. Residing in Nashville, Tennessee. Is Miro. AEW record 2-0. That's good. Jericho just called him ugly. That's not the best decision, calling Miro ugly. And there we go, Trent attacking Miro because he mentioned his mum. You could kind of expect something like that to happen. I didn't, but I have a feeling a lot of people did. I predict Miro wins this match. Yes, Trent's going to get a quick advantage, but Miro's not winning. Wait, is Trent taller than Miro? I think Trent's actually taller than Miro. But Miro's definitely stronger. Missing a clothesline, no. Trent, kick to the face. AEW is definitely better than WWE in my opinion. There we go, back suplex. Now Miro's taking control. Miro does not look happy that Trent attacked him, but no, it definitely 100% was his fault. Oh, my phone's going down on percentage. That's not good. Okay, I'm gonna turn down my brightness all the way because the way my mic's plugged in, I can't have my headphones plugged in. No, my charge plugged in. I use the charging port to put an OTG cable in to plug in my mic. Yeah, if you're planning on buying a USB mic and you don't have a laptop that you use to record stuff, you need an OTG cable. Unless it's a 3.5 headphone jack mic, you're gonna need an OTG cable. And this company, what's it called? This is not a sponsor, of course. JS Aux. If you have a USB-C phone, I don't know if they do other ones. It's really good. I thought it was just one. I thought it just came with one of these. It came with 3, which is great. Oh, what? 15% off on Full Gear on Fight? That's annoying. But I already paid for it. If I didn't buy it then, I knew I'd end up spending the money on something else, and I'd be angry that I didn't buy the show. Because once you buy the show, watch it as much as you want, which doesn't make sense. It's pay-per-view. You meant to pay per view. Oh, a chop to Miro. You don't want to do that. A kick, forearm shot. Miro is not doing what WWE does. He's selling them, but he's not really caring. He's getting hit. He's like grabbing his head, but only a second later he's fine. In WWE, they like a chop and they just stand there like the monsters. And Miro definitely isn't like the biggest monster in AEW. I think the biggest monster is probably Brody Lee. Chuck Taylor going after Sabian. Kim Sabian's good, but he's not great. I don't think he's going to be anything bigger than Miro's friend in AEW, which is a bit sad because he's great in the ring. Oh, Penelope Ford. Orange Cassidy just watching the match. He's up against John Silver at Full Gear, which will be good. It's on the actual card. There's on the pre-show. There's on the buy-in, as they call it. There's an NWA Women's Championship match, which I'm not sure if I'm going to watch the buy-in. Because it's free. So I don't know. Oh, smashing his gut against the turnbuckle. That's got to hurt. A chop to the chest. Trent Beretta. Or just, I think he lost that trademark. I think he just... Trent is one of the only people who I think can pull off a single name as their official name. Cody does it as well, but I prefer Cody Rhodes. I just like calling Trent. There we go, clothesline corner. Miro, I think he pulls it off as well. Oh, Miro catching him. Spinebuster, no. Over the head. That's gotta hurt. Is there any settings on this app? Can I make sure the screen doesn't turn off or something? Settings. Keep screen on. That's good. Okay, I turned on keep screen on. Can I make sure my brightness is as low as possible? It is, I believe. Even though it doesn't look that low, it's on 31%. That's not going to have to finish this tomorrow, which would not be good. What day is it tomorrow? Friday tomorrow. And then on Saturday night, we have Full Gear. And on Sunday morning, I'm going to watch Jericho saying I can't wait to go back to the UK. I'd love to go to a show in the UK, but I don't think I'd be able to because I wouldn't be able to afford that. Miro. There we go, sending him arm first right into it. Shoulder first into the post. Miro sending Trent back into the ring. Like, yeah, WWE bans Twitch. AEW mentions Twitch. The commentators mention Miro uses Twitch. That's why AEW is better. Because they don't really have too many banned things, I don't think the commentators do. Things they can't say. Of course, they can't mention WWE. They mentioned FCW, but I don't think WWE owns that copyright anymore. It's just so good. It's so... The only word I can say is free. Chuck Taylor slapping the mat, and she just slapped Orange Cassidy right across the face. Jericho saying he loves it. Just taking the sunglasses, putting them on, and Orange Cassidy wearing some sunglasses. They look good in them. And there we go. John Silver. I knew something like that would happen. John Silver and the rest of the Dark Order attacking Orange Cassidy. Something like this would happen. John Silver, there we go. A bicycle kick. And Cassidy's out of it. I think I'm more excited for Silver versus Cassidy, even though it's only like 2 weeks old. I haven't watched Dark and Dynamite much, and Being the Elite much, even though I'm starting to watch Being the Elite every week now. Because I want to watch as much AEW content as I can, because I'm really enjoying it. I haven't seen much about that, but I'm more excited for that match than Guevara and Hardy. Guevara and Hardy I'm excited for. I'm not exactly angry about it, especially with a lot of people being angry about it because of what happened at All Out. With that brutal injury to Matt Hardy. I know a lot of people can be focused on the show. This is what I think. I see a lot of people saying, since the person's their favourite, they think they should win every match they're in. I disagree. For example, MJF. He's my favourite wrestler in the world. He is amazing. He's amazing on mic. And he went up against the AEW World Champion Jon Moxley. But I still think it was a good decision to have Moxley retain. And I wanted Moxley retain at the time. I just think it works more. That big forearm on the back of the head. Silver taking out Cassidy. Okay, Miro sending Trent. Also, I like that Miro hasn't had, I don't think he's had really any squash matches yet. Okay, Dark Results. I watched that show and it was very entertaining. Evil Uno Stu Grayson defeated Baron Black and Nick Comoroto. Comoroto was great. Kaylin King got her first win. Darby Allin defeated Bishop King. That was quite a good opener. Jurassic Express defeated Limelight and Naravo. My favourite match. Frankie Zero defeated Ryzen. That match wasn't the best. Ricky Starks defeated Dave Durta. That match was... Let me try and remember that. That was decent. Brandy Rose and Red Velvet beat Layla Hirsch and Alinea Black. That was good. Will Hobbs defeated D3. That was like 20 seconds long. Grayson and Pillman Jr. defeated Maluta. That was a good match. Anthony Bowens and Matt Caster. Fashion and Sorrow. That was really good. Alan Angels defeated VSK. I enjoyed that one. Butcher and the Blade defeated Jersey Marshall. That match was short but good. John Silver and Colt Cabana and 10 defeated Dean. That was good. Pride Party defeated Chaos Project. I can't remember that match. Sammy Guevara defeated Lee Johnson. A good main event. A good opener, a good main event. Best match was about the start of the show, but not the opener. The only thing I think that I won't be watching with AEW is I don't think I'm going to be watching the Shot of Brandy thing, whatever it's called, podcast. I'm trying to watch Dark, Being the Elite, the Road 2 shows that they have on their channel, and obviously the actual shows. So, oh yeah, Trent is taller than Miro, but Miro's definitely stronger, I'm going to have to say. Oh, went for a roundhouse kick, Trent. There we go. Half and half suplex. Remember, only Lorcan probably has the best half and half suplex in the business. But can Trent Seven put away Miro tonight? I hope not. It kind of ruined Miro's momentum, even though he doesn't have that much. It would still ruin it. Oh, what was he even going for? There we go, slamming him hard onto his back. Nearly a 3 count by Miro. This is a good show already. I'm enjoying it. Okay, that was a close call, but it did not get the victory. I know we're certainly not far from it. I'm glad they have fans back in the arena. I do quite like I do really like that there isn't loads of fans, but I do like that there is fans. In WWE, everything's fake now. They don't actually have any fans, do they? They have the Thunderdome. Went for the match kick, the game over kick as they called it. Roll up 1, 2. No, only a 2 count. Thank God. That would have ruined the momentum. Miro getting sent over. Miro, he's not as good over here as he was in WWE. Not including the last year in WWE. But as long as he's happy, I'm fine with it. I'm fine watching him. I don't care if he wins the TNT Championship or Tag Team titles. I'll be happy. I won't be angry with it. As long as he's happy, I'm good with it. He was not good in his last year in WWE. Thank God he was released when he was. And he's good in the ring. I enjoy watching his matches. There we go. But his run in like 2015 and 2016 was and especially 2018, in my opinion, was definitely better than what he's doing right now in AEW. There we go, the running knee shot. 1, 2. No! 2 counts. So close to beating Miro. And I see people complaining, oh, AEW is just picking up loads of WWE wrestlers. Oh, the fireworks, I can see them outside my window. The people complaining they're picking up all the AEW wrestlers. Well, no, all the WWE wrestlers. Well, they are. But a wrestler's a wrestler. Doesn't matter where they come from. It just matters what they do now. Especially if they were not... Oh, Trent slipping over the top rope and a Machka kick. I don't know if that was on purpose, but that led into a perfect ending. There we go. Kick to the back. And now Accolade. Or as I call it, the hostage hold. Because WWE had a hostage hold on his career. And it's over. By the way, this is how... What I call... If I describe Dark in one... Dynamite is definitely the closest to that. Is definitely their main show, of course. But I've seen people I've seen like this thing on Reddit before. I can't remember what subreddit, it might be in Squared Circle or something. But they asked me to describe if I could, in a few words, as few words as possible, how do I describe Dark? What words could I use? I would say predictable yet enjoyable. You can predict each match. There's 15 matches on the most recent episode of Dark, and I predicted every single one of them correct. Even though the prediction's now gone, because the whole show's now gone because the app Castbox only recorded 20 seconds out of the 2.5 hours of recording. Even though I did really enjoy the match, all the matches, and I'm happy I watched them. I don't care that I lost all the footage. I wasn't angry. Went downstairs and ate food. Are they going to announce a match? Oh, there's Orange Cassidy. Oh, Cassidy's on the top rope. There we go. Orange Cassidy landing on them. Right off the top rope. And Cassidy checking on Trent, his obviously friend, his teammate. Best friends. Dun, 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 dun. I love that theme song. My favorite theme song in AEW is probably Cody's, then Jericho, then Allen, then the Best Friends. I understand what people like Superkick Party. It makes sense. But I think I prefer Miro's theme to Superkick Party. But I especially like Best Friends theme. It's just simple and enjoyable to listen to. And there we go. Miro picks up a victory. Another victory, 3-0 now, over Trent. Okay, Adam Page talking to JR. MJF said it was predictable. Kenny said it wasn't. Yeah, definitely. They're the best champions. I think Paige is definitely nervous for his match. But saying the reason he's drinking is because he's nervous is like saying the reason that the sky is blue is because one guy liked blue paint. Adam Page drinks every show we see him on, basically. It's not like he's just started drinking. He's admitting he's nervous. Yeah, it's quite obvious he was nervous, but I don't think you can tell that. They were right. Page lost to Jericho. I wouldn't be angry with Page winning at all, but it kind of ruined Omega's momentum. Like, that's why I said do my idea. And if he does win it, and if he wins, if he beats Mox, if he does go on to beat Omega, he has to beat Moxley. Moxley's had a great reign. It's nearly 300 days. No, it's like 250. And I'm certainly excited to see. That. Chris Jericho saying he beat him when he was Stone Cold sober. Ooh, I'm excited. That's matches. Every match I'm excited for except Sammy Guevara, Matt Hardy. I'm not excited for it, but I'm not gonna say don't want to watch it. Cool to see that on the show. But now what's gonna happen? Oh, they're just doing the AEW thing on the screen again. So I just skip like 3 minutes ahead each time. And see if it's popped up yet on the screen. If I keep skipping back, I should eventually get to like the final moments of the AEW thing on the screen. Or get to the exact point where it ends. By everyone. They're one of the best tag teams building on, most definitely. Oh, I'm excited. That's probably the match I'm most excited for, I'd say. There's a lot of matches I am excited for. But FTR versus Young Bucks, I don't think it was necessary to add that. We'll never chance for the titles again thing by the Young Bucks. Those titles are beautiful. Oh my god, they're so good looking. But since I couldn't find any really good ones in 2K19 where my AW Universe mode is, I have for the pay-per-view I use a version of those titles, but I've downloaded different ones that actually look really nice. Not as nice as the ones in real life, definitely not, but they still look really good. Yeah, it wasn't necessary for them to add that we'll never challenge the titles again if we lose. They challenged the titles multiple times, yes. And I predict the Young Bucks, they're not gonna get out of challenge titles together. One thing that people have been saying, well, this is what a lot of people think will happen, and it'll get a lot of backlash. I would love the idea. Cody say never challenge for the title again. The way you should get around it is by saying, I'm not Cody anymore. I'm Cody Rhodes. A lot of people say I get a lot of backlash, and it will. It definitely will. But it'll be so enjoyable to watch. But now, Chris Jericho, definitely the best member here on Quarantine. There's a lot of other good ones. But I'm really excited for MJF vs. Jericho. Okay, this is a segment I've already seen. This segment I watched on YouTube. The FTW champion for the win. Three hours. Wait, is Tony Khan the owner of AEW? I know no one's going to even watch up to this point, but is Tony Khan the owner of the company? I don't think he is. I thought it was Tony Khan's dad, the really rich guy. Let me search it up. I'll search up on my phone now. Is owner of AEW? Yeah, Shahid. Well, the both owners technically. Wait, where was Tony Khan born? Is he American? Yeah, he's American. Okay. Brian Cage is not one in the rankings system. Nobody. I need to go check something on Reddit because I did a Reddit post. Each upvote is 2 sit-ups. I need to see how many upvotes they've got. Ricky Starks, who's won nearly all of his matches. Okay, what is it? 16 upvotes. Anyway, it's gone down. Okay, I don't know why it's got only 16. It's gone down, so that will be 32. That's easy. I'm planning on doing it on Saturday. I'm recording it all because my friend's making me. He wants me to record it just so I know. Yeah, they have to be in a match. Come on. I like that AEW's brought in so many legends, and there's only a few of them who are actually wrestlers. Like WWE do, they bring in big names, legends, and they make them wrestle. But AEW doesn't do that many. Dallas Page has like one match. The only wrestler who's a huge legend, well, there's two, who's huge legends: Chris Jericho and Dallas, and Billy Gunn. They're the only two I can really think of. Christopher Daniels as well, but he was still wrestling when they brought him in. They're the only two I can really think of. I like them bringing in legends, big wrestling names, and they're being managers of the talent. We have Arn Anderson for Cody. We have Taz for Kate for Team Taz. It's amazing. FTW title match. Okay. But who will be going up against Brian Cage? I think Cage should definitely win. I think that'd work. It's an unofficial title, but it's still cool to see it just be a prop for Cage. He definitely shouldn't lose to a guy who they haven't had much match against. Unless it's up against whatever the guy's name is. Yeah, I also like that AEW, all of their pay-per-views are on the same level. Maybe Revolution or Full Gear are a tiny bit below. Maybe are a tiny bit below All Out and Double or Nothing. So what is their main pay-per-view? It's probably Double or Nothing. But the best pay-per-view I've ever watched by any company, it has got to be Revolution 2020. It was absolutely amazing, but it was the most recent one made. Like the final pay-per-view they made Double or Nothing, then they made All Out, then they made Fyter Fest, no, Full Gear. I don't count Fyter Fest pay-per-view, then they made Revolution, so I don't think Revolution can be on the same level as the other ones. That's why I think Double or Nothing, because Double or Nothing was the first pay-per-view. But now, okay, there's Sammy Guevara getting revenge. Twist of fate. Sammy Guevara attacking Matt Hardy. I don't think I'd be a great commentator. I don't think I'd be a very good commentator, because when I see people that suddenly attack, I just don't scream, going nuts. Chris Jericho like a cheerleader, obviously, tag team partners. Matt Hardy being taken out. Why is Matt Hardy like a friend? Is Matt Hardy like a friend to Private Party then? Because I haven't seen anything like that before. What do my friends say? Guevara's had a great last 2 days. Okay, Matt Hardy injured, but not like the knockout type of injured. He knows what just happened and he does not look happy. What if my dog's still up on my sister's bed now? Because you was up there earlier. I'm gonna go and check very quickly. Let me just pause my Let me just go and pause the recording. I liked Livecast a lot when I was doing it, but I think this is just better. Not doing it on recording instead. I like the idea that people could watch me while I was doing it, but then there's a higher chance it'll fail and the whole thing will be deleted like it was for Dark. Thank God it was Dark, not a Dynamite or a pay-per-view. The first Dynamite I did, the first two, the first Dynamite I watched, that went fine, the whole recording. I also did one before that, just watching the anniversary show back, because it was a good show. And that worked fine, but for some reason Dark didn't work. Thank God it was Dark, like I already said. But I do like that I can actually pause on this one, because if you did watch my first Dynamite one, I paused it for 14 minutes in it. Well, not paused, I just muted it for 14 minutes, because I went downstairs to get food. My cereal. But now... Ooh, Private Party taking on Young Bucks. Young Bucks obviously number one contender of the tag titles. I also find it one thing, I don't know if this is just my headphones or something, but in those like commercial moments where it shows the commercials, it's just echoing so much I can barely understand what they're saying. I have to wait a few seconds and read back through it in my mind. Okay. Okay, here we go. Where are they? Where are the Young Bucks? Okay, this match is gonna be good. They had a match back in like October 2020. Yeah, it was on an episode of Dynamite. And no, 2019, and it was great. It was a really good match. Private Party came out on top, like a lot of people thought they should have. Private Party has not been as good as they should have been. They should have more wins than they do. And they should have been tag champions by now. But when you have this stacked of a tag division, it's more than likely that not every wrestler's gonna have, every tag team's gonna hold the tag titles. There's tag teams I think are at least not gonna hold the titles for a long time. Some wrestlers are definitely downgraded in how their careers have gone since last year's Full Gear. I want to go through some of them. Some of them have upgraded. Young Bucks last year they lost to Santana and Ortiz. This year they're challenged for the titles. They've definitely gone up. Chris Jericho went down. He last year defended world title successfully against Cody. This year he's facing MJF in a normal match. Who else? Jon Moxley. Jon Moxley last year was facing Kenny Omega in a normal match. This year I think he's about on the same level, defending his title. Last year, Cody. Last year you're challenged for the title. This year he's defending his title. I say it's about the same. But now Isaiah Cassidy and Mark Quinn, Private Party, upset the Bucks in last year's AEW Tag Title Tournament. Like I was saying before that, I just remember that specifically. It was like the first round. And they got close, I think. Actually, no, I think it was only the semifinals. Yeah, it was. Which is not far, but certainly not extremely close. Young Bucks. First match since FTR injured Matt Jackson's ankle. He's not even selling the ankle now. It's gotta hurt though. FTR tried to. I can't tell the difference. I think Matt's the one with the beard. Matt is. Yeah. Matt's the one with the beard. That's the only way you can really tell them apart. Side headlock. Okay. One thing I need to figure out. I need to try and remember, because I remember one of them, the one I thought on Dark. I know Dark. I know I'm still going about that. The one I thought was Isaiah Cassidy was Mark Quinn. The one in the ring right now is Mark Cassidy. No, Mark Quinn, not Cassidy. And he said Mark Cassidy, and the one outside the ring is Isaiah Cassidy. Come on, he's gone armbar in. Did he really try and make a tag there? He's halfway across the ring, closer to Young Bucks. Tag made Matt Jackson legal now. Injured knee, but he's slipping already. Tag made. Isaiah Cassidy legal. Drop toe hold. There we go. Leg drop the back of the neck. Nick Jackson, who's not even legal. Did they make a tag? They must have. Oh yeah, AEW Games thing. I am extremely excited for. I'll probably do my live reaction to that, because normally those special events are like an hour long. I am so excited to see what that game is. All my reactions are probably mean like podcast form, because I don't like watching the long ones. Ooh, but I'm excited. There we go, suplex, dropping Mark Quinn onto Isaiah Cassidy, double drop kick onto Private Party. Already a good match, but what game is AEW going to have? Because if AEW has the game, then, and it's like it's coming in like 3 months, it's not going to be easy, because if I have to keep this money, the money I have right now, to buy the pay-per-views and to pay for the subscription, and other alongside things that don't include AEW. But then, of course, I want the game. This channel's mainly gaming, Phoenix Elite. Of course I want the game. Oh, by the way, once my Universe mode starts, remember, I'll be having at least 4 videos a week. Sometimes 6, and sometimes more than 6, of course. Because, Wednesdays, I'll be having my Universe mode, Dynamite, and Thursdays, I'll be having, in real life, my Dynamite reactions, podcast. Friday, I'll have my thing, my Dark in Universe mode, and Tuesday, I'll be having my Wednesday, I'll be having my Dark reaction. And then pay-per-views, Saturday will be my Universe mode, and Sunday will be my in real life. But now, Nick Jackson is legal. I didn't say my prediction. The Young Bucks are winning this match. Mark Quinn now legal. No, Isaiah Cassidy. Sorry, I was going to get them mixed up. Takedown. Cassidy, double. Ooh, Mark Quinn, double kick the back dead. Double arm drag, dropping Matt Jackson onto Nick, but they're still up. Double drop kick. Double suicide dive onto both members of the Young Bucks. Okay, Mark Quinn sending Nick into the ring. Like I said, I predict Young Bucks. Come on, they couldn't lose in their final match before a tag title match. Unless they're planning on making that match a triple threat tag, which I don't think they should. Because it just take momentum away from Private Party again. Oh, they're going for a double splash or something. Maybe. No. Matt. Ooh, he pushed Mark Quinn off the top rope, or Isaiah Cassidy off the top rope, and he did a flip back first. I'm gonna have to go back. I know I shouldn't, but I went back to where the Tope Suicida happened. That was brutal. He got thrown off the top rope onto the stage, back first. Okay, I have to watch a replay of that. I know that'll make the thing a bit longer, but come on, that was too brutal. We're nearly an hour, and thanks to everyone who's watched so far. So he went up. Matt Jackson got up to his feet, and right onto it. Okay, let me skip it. I may as well skip a tiny bit ahead. Okay, both members. I skipped back. I thought I skipped forwards. Okay, there you go, threw him off again. I thought I skipped forwards, but I skipped back apparently. What time is it now? It's coming up to 7. About an hour in, so I'll be finishing this around 8 o'clock. That's fine. Oh, spinning kick in the midsection. I know it'd be a bit before 8 probably, because I'm just going to be skipping stuff. I'm going to be skipping those commercial things in between. But if you're watching on Fight and you wonder what those commercial things are, it's those commercials are where on like TNT, since it happens live, since Fight doesn't have commercials either, it just makes all their money from the shows. Since Fight doesn't have commercials, that's where the commercials would happen on TNT. And since it's live, they have to have them. This is awesome. I also like that on Fight you can just upload if you're at shows as well. It's not just where you pay for subscriptions. There we go, a Swanton Bomb. 1, 2. Matt nearly getting the victory for his team there, but Isaiah Cassidy breaking it up. And yeah, probably for the next few months, I'm going to get the Private Party members mixed up. Okay, getting rid of Cassidy. They're going to go for Meltzer Driver, aren't they? Okay, there we go. Kick to the face of Cassidy, and Cassidy just collapsing. Nick Jackson on the apron. Is this going to end right here? If he gets him up properly, then it is. No, he's not up properly. Reversing it over the top rope. There, no. A facebuster and reverse DDT. Both by Mark Quinn. Okay, Nick is on the outside the ring on the floor now, while Matt Jackson is in the ring. The ref doing his count of 4. The refs in AEW as well. They're not the best. They fail all the time. But some of them are just so good. What's her name? I can't remember referees' names very often, but that woman referee is absolutely amazing. And I'm so excited for the AEW game thing and Matt Jackson's ankle just giving out. The AEW Games thing on Tuesday the 10th, the same day the Xbox Series X is releasing, will also make everything suck because it's probably not even going to be released on like PS4 and Xbox One. Hope it is, because otherwise I won't be able to get it until I get a PS5 or Xbox Series X, still deciding. Big vertical suplex connecting Matt Jackson. He's injured, and a punch to the face of Mark Quinn. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Not going to put Quinn away with a single punch. Do you really think you will? Under an hour remaining of the show. We just hit an hour into this podcast thing. Reaction. Podcast reaction, as I call it. Oh, Matt Jackson taking him down. Tag made Nick Jackson. And a strike right to the face. Falling back over the knees of Matt Jackson. There we go, a double foot stomp to Mark Quinn. Wait, is that Mark Quinn? Yeah, that's Mark Quinn, okay. I was making sure. Because I use, like I already said, sorry for the fireworks in the background. They are extremely annoying. I'm bad for my dog. My dog's in my sister's room now listening to music, so he doesn't hear the fireworks. Don't know, the other 3 dogs are probably downstairs. But one of them, Odie, is upstairs in my sister's room. I would let them in here, but they don't like coming here. Don't know why. They do sometimes, but they just don't come here on their own. Probably think they'll get shouted at. Tag made once again, Matt Jackson with an injured ankle, which he wasn't selling at all at the start of the match, but that was like the best selling I've seen in a while. Double axe handle. Okay. Yeah, I think Young Bucks should win the titles. On Saturday's Full Gear. I think it'd make perfect sense for them to win the titles. It just work. By the way, here I can announce some of the matches I've already announced on Twitter for Full Gear. AMI Universe Mode 5th of December 2020, remember? We have John Moxley versus Kenny Omega, unsanctioned match for the AEW World Heavyweight Undisputed Championship. Cody versus MJF, normal match for the TNT Championship. I'm going to announce another match that I actually have announced on my Twitter, and I'm going to announce it on my Twitter in just a second. It is Thunder Rosa versus Hikaru Shida, AEW Women's Championship. Let me go and I may as well actually just announce every match. Why wouldn't I? Okay. Let me just post them. I'll post them in the order that when I say them. So that's Rosa. Next match announced for Universe Mode Full Gear. Okay, I'm sorry I'm not watching right now. It's probably going to end when I'm not watching, know what I mean? Okay, then after that one, we have Young Bucks. Someone just knocked on my door. No. SCU at Full Gear. Sorry that I'm not watching. For the tag titles in Universe. Okay, and my last match, wait, is it my last match I'm announcing now? Yes, because it's a 5-match card. 6-man ladder match for the cash-in contract. 6-man ladder match for cash-in contract. It is Wardlow, Matt Hardy, Orange Cassidy, Sammy Guevara, Darby Allin, and Pac. I hope you're all excited for that. Yeah, if Private Party beats the Young Bucks, then what's that gonna say? Oh, very close. My phone is to dying. It's on 20. An hour left. It was on 40 when we walked in. It's gonna be very close to dying. Oh, okay, that was nice. Countdown is this Friday. Let me Can I turn on power saving mode or something? Power saving. Apply. It's turning on. Let me just check something. Okay, I can still go off the app. Okay, that's good. Wait, can I? 35. I'm just checking right now. No, yes, I can still go off the app. Let me check my friend's message. Did you just hit the gym and juice? 1, 2, break up. Yeah, I need to reset something in a second. It was earlier today. Shooting star. Oh, we missed a shooting star. Spear by Matt Jackson. Okay, we're getting very close to the ending. I'm back into it now. One, two, three. No, that was a very close 2 count. Even though I swear that was a 3 count tag made. Matt Jackson, once again, legal. One, two. That was it. I think that was 3 count. With a roll-up pin is how they got the win last time. They don't do roll-ups very often in AEW, but it just works when they do it. Big super kick. Nick Jackson making the tag to Matt Jackson. Are they actually going to go for it now? The Meltzer? No. They're being the elite trigger. There we go. BTE trigger. A huge win. There we go for Young Bucks. Okay, 3 days to Full Gear. Big win. I like there wasn't a squash match getting into... Oh, come on. FTR, the tag team champions, attacking the Young Bucks. Are they going for it? No, they got the Sean Spears. There we go. Good night, Express. Come on, go after the ankle again. They're going to go for it again. They're going to break the ankle. Come on, do it. Adam Page. He's saving the Young Bucks. Just setting up something a second. The World Title Eliminator is going to be absolutely amazing. He should hit Omega with that chair. Okay, the Young Bucks telling FTR off. FTR with those beautiful titles, and now Omega realized Adam Page, they were staring at each other, getting ready for their match on Saturday. Okay. I'll skip it in a second. And you just discarded the recording. Oh, I didn't write down the cuts. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. I don't have to go through this entire thing again. Oh, I don't have to watch the entire recording. Maybe I will later. No, not watch the entire thing. I'll just skip through it and see it when I'm commentating what match is going on. Also, I think I just hear Tony Khan say that Kingston Mox will be main event, which makes sense, but it shouldn't be. Oh my god. Here we go. Skip the right time. There's about 45 minutes left. Main event. On Moxley and Ed, man. Oh, I'm excited. Okay, well, they're having the face-to-face thing now. Eddie Kingston. Okay, I'm actually going to write down this bit now. 1 hour 13 and 20 seconds. I'll write down 1 hour 13 minutes. So let me open Samson Notes. Okay, I'm writing it down. Okay, Eddie. Okay, 1 hour 13 minutes. Okay, what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to... You can put it in split screen view so I can have both of them showing up. Yeah, why would he waste his time on a Wednesday talking to each other when the match is on a Saturday? There he is, the AEW champion with the most beautiful looking belt in wrestling, in my opinion, actually, secondly. Okay, my friend keeps messaging me, but I'm fine with it. He's my friend. Here we go, Eddie Kingston staring down with John Moxley. Yeah, it's not my favorite looking title in the company. It's second. It's definitely beautiful. My favorite is the NWGP United States Championship. This is all that matters in the sport. Championships. And, in my opinion, the most prestigious championship. It's the title that's been in AEW the longest, and it's the only title that hasn't had 3 holders yet. It's the only title that hasn't had 3 or more holders. Actually, every title only has 3 holders, but it looks like there's going to be another holder to the TNT Championship. Because fans are chatting Moxley. Loyalty is not very good in this business. Moxley said he always had his back, but ooh. I'm very excited for this match. My phone's on 15. This match I'm excited for. If my phone survives. So, if my phone survives to finish this podcasting. 1 hour, 22 minutes into the show. That is about 43 minutes, about 41 minutes remaining. But it's not going to be 41 minutes. There's going to be cuts in between each thing. So it's going to be more like 30 minutes. Hopefully my phone can survive 30 minutes. I think it could. The best wrestler, PWI, what number 1 Jon Moxley is. And Kingston's going to lose. I've seen people still going on about WWE talent being all the champions, but who cares? Yeah, they're WWE talent in the past. If AJ Styles came here and immediately won the title, then that would not be very good. But it's not like they were used good in their final days. They're just being used great. It was the Intercontinental Champion this year. Moxley was terrible in his last year in WWE. Eddie Kingston is not allowed to touch Moxley. It's in their contract. Eddie Kingston saying, you better get ready. This is real. This is real. You better get ready. Until he says, I quit. This Friday night, the countdown will go out. I don't do my reactions to like the countdowns or the being the elite thing. I just watch those on my own. I understand it's the main event. It's an I quit match. It's going to be amazing. 5-star? Could be. Okay, why are they always acting surprised that Pac's back? There's Pac. Oh, it feels good to see him. Oh, typical weather in England, isn't it? Raining. You got nobody to play with in isolation. Yeah, here we go. Pac's back. It's good to see back. Okay, time to skip this thing again. The AEW Dynamite screen. Oh, that's how we fight. Gonna go on now. Let the flash of light. Okay, here we go. Skipping right back. The perfect time. What do we have now? Red Velvet. Next week, Butcher and the Blade versus QT Marshall. Oh, there we go. Butcher and Blade. Okay, I'm just going to delete this whole document saying all the things. I'll do that. I'm actually just going to start that for you. Okay. Nyla Rose. She could be the first ever two-time champion. Okay, Red Velvet immediately hitting a drop kick. Red Velvet is very talented. Fight. It's on 13%. It's not good. My phone's probably gonna die, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. Go and watch a movie. I finish a show. After I finish the movie, that'll probably be the only thing. While my phone charges while I watch it, because I'm watching a movie after I finish watching AEW, or if my phone dies, which will suck. I remember when I was watching NXT Takeover. What one was it? It was 25. New York. NXT Takeover New York. My phone died in the middle of recording that. And I got so angry. Then I came back to it and I saw Johnny Gargano win the title. And I was really angry because I wanted Cole to win so much. And then Cole won the title like 50 days later. And I was really happy. Okay. Red Velvet right on the top rope. Nope, that's not good. Beast Bomb. Is that going to be it already? 1, 2, 3. She lifts her head up. Nyla Rose isn't finished at all. There we go, a huge kick. Hikaru Shida. Was that the Shining Wizard? That wasn't Shining Wizard. Similar, but not Shining Wizard. And it's over. Hikaru Shida with the worst looking title in wrestling. Well, not as bad as 24/7 title, I guess. Still not good. I want Hikaru Shida to win, and I think Shida will just barely pull out a victory, but I'm still not sure if Shida will pull out a victory. This is the hardest match to predict, in my opinion. Shida versus Rose. Rose was champion back in... Nyla Rose was champion like a few months ago. Shida is obviously the longest reigning champion of all time. And I'm really excited. I'm extremely excited to see that match, to be fair. See if she can become a 2-time champion. Yeah, she has a point. Oh, it's good to see Vicky Guerrero. Apparently she just fire Vicky. I don't know if she has the authority to do that. Nyla Rose versus Shida. Like 3? I'm not sure if this is 3 or something. Double or Nothing. She won the title, Shida. She beat Nyla Rose. And now Full Gear. Shida versus Rose. Come on, will they get into a fight now? This match is going to be good. It's definitely not the most excited for this match. Okay, Adam Page and Omega were tag team champions together. They won them before Evolution and lost them at All Out. That was the longest reigning title reign in AEW until Moxley passed it. It'll be. They were great time champions. Better than FTR, better than SCU. SCU were the worst, in my opinion. But how's this gonna go? My phone's on 6. My phone's on 6. This is not good. When it gets under 5, I'm gonna have to pause it and save it. Yeah, it's on 5. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna have to go pause a second for an hour and a half probably, and then I'm gonna go on pause for as long as I can. And yeah, my phone to charge while watching a movie. So I'll be back at I don't know, 9 o'clock-ish around then, and then I'll finish it. Okay, so yeah, let's pause AEW and yeah. Done with this for now. Be back in a bit. Okay, let me just check. Okay, and I'm back. 1.5 or probably 2 hours later. Good movie, great movie. Okay, video cannot be played, problem with internet connection. I know how far in I was, so that's good. Let me just get back to the episode. And then we'll continue it. Okay, 1 hour 39 minutes. So yeah, getting closer and closer to full game. Full game might be a bit hard to film because I realise I'm not actually at my main house where I'm filming this. I'm at my dad's house. It might be a bit confusing how I'm gonna film that, but well, it's not filmed. It's gonna be podcasting. But I am excited. I truly am. It's gonna be amazing. Cody versus Darby Allin's probably the best match of the night, in my opinion. All the matches look quite good. Jericho versus MJF is going to be good. Orange Cassidy versus John Silver. That one's going to be weird because that one's quite unpredictable as well. Look, Serena Deeb versus Allison Kay. Serena Deeb, NWA Women's Championship. I like that they used titles from other promotions in them because they only have 4 main titles. So they need more titles. Oh, okay. Penta El Zero Miro versus Rey Fenix 2 next week. Oh, that's going to be enjoyable. The Butcher and the Blade versus Natural Nightmares. Okay. Now, the main event of the evening. Will it be Cody Rhodes in the Gun Club or will it be Cody in the Gun Club? Because there's a difference. But here we go. Time to finish off AEW Dynamite with a bang. Who's this? Is this Darby Allin? I think this is Darby Allin. Yeah, it's Darby Allin. I can just tell. Skateboard on his back. You know who that is. The face of TNT. The new TNT champion. After Saturday. And he's smashing a car. He has a great theme song. I fell. It's not playing right now, though, even though it is amazing. Wearing a Cody mask. I don't know why. There's something about Darby Allin that everyone loves and respects. He'll take the most brutal moves. He'll probably have a career that's shorter than most. But as long as he doesn't abuse drugs, and it'll be fine. Okay, why would they shoot this commercial? You look get hit by a car in a commercial, but why would they shoot something like that? Someone wearing a Cody mask. But right now, it is time for your main event of the evening. Darby Allin just watching, like he does in so many matches. Yeah, you might be. I'm surprised people haven't got annoyed by it yet. Darby Allin always watching when Cody's wrestling. But now a 6-man tag team match. This is going to be difficult to decide. This match. I don't know. This is going to be hard. It's the main event of the evening. Colt Cabana, John Silver, and can't remember his name. Alex Angels. Is that Alex Angels or is that Reynolds? Alan Reynolds. 10 is Preston Vance. That's Preston Vance. Okay, 10. I'll try to remember then. But now your main event with only about 30 minutes remaining on the show. Wait. 20 minutes remaining on the show. It's going to be a great main event. A 6-man tag team match to close out Dynamite. This is going to be a good match to end the show. Maybe eventually in the future I'll do my reactions where I actually show my face in them. But I like podcasts idea, especially with this mic, because this mic's so good. I love it so much. But I'm excited for everything, especially Full Gear this coming Saturday. Watch it on Sunday. Here we go, John Silver, one of the most popular things in wrestling. But I don't think they're going to win. I think Cody's team's going to win. Will it say Cody Rhodes, or will it just be Cody? Have to see. I reckon it's just going to be Cody. I reckon maybe starting at Full Gear, they'll call him Cody Rhodes. But we'll have to see. Daily Place is such a nice arena. I like it so much. I am talking about the UK. It'd be awesome to have a big show up in the UK. I probably wouldn't be able to go to the show if it was in UK, because pretty much guaranteed to be somewhere like London or I don't know, Birmingham or something like that, and it'd be expensive. I don't know how much tickets cost. I think the tickets are actually quite cheap for it. It'd be like £40 per ticket, but like 1,000 miles front rows or something. I don't mind if I wouldn't be. I know that's what the price is around now, just so they can get fans back in the arena. Having about 500 fans back in the arena now is quite nice. They're in Florida. Florida's allowing full capacity shows as long as it's outdoors. AEW, I don't believe it's outdoors, but I believe like the roof can open up. But at least they're not actually going with full thing shows, because it wouldn't be exactly the best of the health of the wrestlers, and I reckon a lot of wrestlers would decide against it. Yeah, you can see on the roof of Daily's place. It can open up. But now the main event. Thank you for joining me if you watched this far, and I really doubt you have. But if you have, thank you for watching. I try and do this every single week. Dynamite, Dark, and then pay-per-view if there is one. And now the 6-man team. Who's coming out first? Cody, I'm assuming. Will it say Rhodes? Okay, not Cody first. The Gun Club coming out first. Billy and Austin Gunn. Billy can just be called Billy. Whoa, 9-0. Okay, that's really high. I did not expect that. They've only wrestled on Dark, I think. Here we go. I like that the commentators just talk to each other. I think it's like a spider on my foot or something. I don't know. The AEW TNT champion. I've actually never seen his full entrance with the title. The title looks good around him. There's no doubt against that. not many wrestlers. Actually, no, I think it'd work on nearly every single wrestler. It worked on Lee. It'd work on Darby. It certainly work on someone like MJF. Here he is, the TNT champion, Cody Rhodes. Will it say Cody Rhodes or will it just say Cody? And a lot of pyro. There's a star. They can't challenge for the world title ever. Because he lost that match. Every fight out of control. The American Nightmare, Cody. Only 18-1 in his past 19 singles matches. A good record as well. I've seen some people, feelings were mixed about the new TNT title. First of all, I think everyone agreed it was better than the last one. I think it's actually one of the nicest looking titles in wrestling. I think it looks better than like the current Intercontinental, the current United States, the current WWE, the current... There's NXT. I don't know why I like this title so much. It looks better than the NXT title in my opinion, which I know a lot of people are going to disagree with, but I like that title so much. Darby Allin, though, it looked great around his waist. Just staring at Cody. Biggest match with Darby Allin. Wait, people are calling this the biggest match with Darby Allin. He had like 3 world title matches. I don't think this is the biggest match for him. Just staring at him. I love Cody's theme song. Okay, Cody starting the match with John Silver. One of the most entertaining things in wrestling, Silver is right now. Lock up. Headlock. The Gun Club. And Cody, a bit of a random pairing like Jericho just mentioned, but they trust each other. And the Dark Order definitely trusts each other. Oh, John Silver slapping Cody in the face. There we go. Punch to the face, Cody. Fireman's carry. There we go. Gutbuster, kind of. Tag made. This is my first time actually seeing Austin Gunn in action. Hope he's good. Forearm to the face. One thing I don't like about families in wrestling, especially in AEW with Austin Gunn, they use their father's finishes. Ted DiBiase Jr. used Ted DiBiase's finisher, the $1 Million Dream, maybe with a bit of a change to it. Oh, roll up. Austin Gunn uses the famous, so maybe a bit of modified. The only one who I can really think who didn't are Dustin and Cody Rhodes. There we go. Okay, nice front flip neck breaker. 1, 2, not even getting a 2 count. I don't mean like a blockbuster, like Seth Rollins blockbuster. I mean the other type. Seth Rollins throwback. No. John Cena's throwback type move. Okay, Billy Gunn now legend in the ring. Colt Cabana stroking the head of John Silver. AEW returns daily place next week. Jacksonville, Florida. Tickets on sale 10 a.m. Eastern time, starting at £20. Like I said, AEW tickets are cheap right now. Also, the seats are probably amazing with the shows because the fans, there's not so many fans at the front ones are really expensive. No, you can't. I don't think you could buy the front ones. They're just reserved for wrestlers. But the shows will still be really entertaining to go to. This is a good main event. Oh, Billy getting out of it. And a punch right to the head by Boom Boom Colt Cabana. There we go. Oh, Billy caught him. Driving Cabana down. Billy's still good at the age of like 50 something now. 1, 2. A 2 count there. Tag made Austin Gunn. Billy Gunn's son is now legal. Can MJF beat Chris Jericho? Yes, I hope he does. There we go. A strike to the face. Irish whip. Off the ropes. Missing it. Preston Vance. I'm just going to call him Preston Vance. I don't like calling him 10. But I believe they're the same person. I remember like on W2K20 or 19, my universe, but when his name is Press 10. So I think 10's Preston. Okay, Austin Gunn's down. This is good. This is going to be a good main event. I predict the Gun Club and Cody win this match. Like, because John Silver versus Orange Cassidy is not as big as Darby versus Cody. And I think Dark would have got a win on Dark just so it doesn't really matter that they lose tonight. Okay, they're trying to isolate Austin right now. Who are they making a tag to? There we go. John Silver, now the legal competitor for the Dark Order. Multiple strikes. And he took him down. I didn't even see what that was. The camera cut didn't show it very well. Trying to make a tag now to Cody or to someone Austin is, but Silver stomping on his throat and taunting to Cody and Billy. Oh. There we go. Kick the chest. The famous hit kicks. Austin Gunn didn't really seem to care at that point. Tag made. Colt Cabana, once again, legal competitor now. Sending John Silver into Gunn. And there we go, an elbow. Like, every wrestler in this match. I think every wrestler tonight I knew of. Yeah, there's a few weeks like last week, Dynamite. Layla Hirsch, didn't know who she was. I knew who Serena Deeb was. She was in WWE for a bit this year, wasn't she? Before Black Wednesday, I believe it was, when she was released. Okay, boom, boom, Colt Cabana. Boss now, Irish Whip. Austin Gunn dodging a clothesline. Sunset Flip Powerbomb. No, Colt Cabana not allowing it. Austin's trying. He's losing his balance. Is he going to go? Is he going to go? Yes, he went. 1, 2. That was a nice little segment there. Oh, and a strike right to the skull. I think Austin Gunn has a good career ahead of him. He reminds me of Austin Theory. Maybe because they share the same first name, but I don't know why it reminds me of him. Cody trying to get some momentum. Austin Gunn to make a comeback here tonight. They have a good record, him and Billy, 9-0. This is their first trios match, I believe. Can they get a win tonight? That's what I predicted, so let's see. Into the corner. So yeah, I probably will make a predictions video before Full Gear, but I can't guarantee that. I'll try to make one on Saturday. The day. Just in case any more matches are announced, which I don't think they will, and I don't think they should, because I think it's a perfect number for a good 3.5 hour card. The good length for AEW pay-per-views. There you go, a lot of elbows. Colt Cabana getting rid of Cody. There we go, an Enziguri Austin Gunn. Could he make a tag now to his father, Billy Gunn? The countdown goes out this Friday, 11:10 Central. Tag made. There we go, strike to 10. Striking John Silver. I don't know who's exactly legal. I think it's 10. He took down Silver again there. There we go, clothesline in the corner. Chris Jericho just called him Billy Gunn. I'm not sure if that'll be a lawsuit. It won't be a lawsuit, but I don't think he's meant to. But I understand why he did. He was in the company with him for years. He went for it. He went for the famouser, but getting rid of Colt Cabana. Kickle midsection. There we go, the famouser. 1, 2, Silver breaking it up at 2. Cody dodging Silver. There we go, power slam. Cody's famous power slam. Up the rope. There we go, Escalera. Diving on to Colt Cabana. Billy Gunn now going after both John Silver. Nan Silver making a bit of a comeback. Ripcord. There we go, Ripcord Ace Crusher. 1, 2. No. Very close to count by 10, or Preston Vance, I believe 10 is. And Darby Allin just staring at Cody. John Silver going after. If they do lose to Dark Order, which I don't think they will, Cody definitely can't take the pinfall. That's quite obvious. Cody can't take the pinfall if he loses his snatch. It just won't work. Kick to the face. Tag made. Austin Gunn is now legal. What's this? Crossroads. He just hit the crossroads onto Colt Cabana. Off the ropes. Arm drag neck breaker. What? 1, 2. It's over. Okay. Apparently, famous isn't his finisher, which I thought it was after seeing one time. The quick draw. Nice neck breaker. I was correct. Quite an abrupt ending, but good match. A quick match. A nice quick match. The quick draw ending the match. Cody, Austin, and Billy Gunn, the Gun Club, and Cody Rhodes picking up a huge victory going into Full Gear, where Cody is the only member of the team who has a match. He's up against Darby Allin and John Silver behind with a steel chair. And there's Orange Cassidy. Just grabbing the chair, Silver going after Cassidy. There we go, and a Superman punch. The orange punch, as they call it. And yeah, Jericho definitely hates that move. Well, Orange versus Silver will be good. Jericho's great on commentary. I love him so much. He's so good on commentary. And there we go, Cody with the TNT Championship. The title he beat Brody Lee for back at the start of October. Now, the start of November, he's going to lose the title. That's what I predict, at least. He's saying that the TNT don't want him as the face. Yeah, TNT would love to have Darby Allin as the champion. It'd be great. Yeah, Cody would probably love him as champion as well, but he doesn't want to lose the title, of course. Cody recruited Darby to the company. They had an amazing 25-minute time limit at Fyter Fest 2019. And it went to a 25-minute time limit. At the title, take one last look at the TNT title. Cody doesn't think Darby has much of a chance. He thought that back in Fyter Fest. Stop lying, Darby. Of course he wants the TNT Championship. He wants to be the face of AEW. He's going to be the face of AEW eventually. The ace belt. The workhorse belt. Here's the problem. You have to go through Cody. Your Darby is not the ace. What must Darby Allin do? Thank you, Chris Jericho, for being on commentary. That was a good final episode. I'm not sure if it was as good as last week. Last week was great. Dark is definitely better than Dark. Dark was good, but not the can't with Dark's not Dynamite. Whoa, the crowd is here, ready to go. And a good show. I'll be watching Fyter Fest, Full Gear, I keep calling it Fyter Fest, on Sunday morning. Or Sunday afternoon, or Sunday night. One of the three. Sometime on Sunday. And it's looking to be good. Then after that, the next thing I'll be watching will probably be the either Dark or the games thing that they're doing. But oh, Cody's cutting another promo, is he? Okay, I want to get Lasada's promo. Okay, here we go. The start of the promo. Cody has final little promo. I heard about this, but I want to see it anyway. About his name, I believe. Okay, this was after the show was over. Cody finally speaking out since they've welcomed fans back at the end of the show. Oh, I'm excited for Full Gear. You might keep calling it Fyter Fest. It's gonna be great. Austin Gunn's Dynamite debut. Winning in a 6-man tag, hitting the final move. Expected to be Cody who hit that, but no. Austin Gunn. Billy Gunn, legend of the industry, and looks great for his age. I believe he's like 50 something now. No, it wasn't. He had a match. Come on, Billy had a match on Dynamite before. He was in the Casino Battle Royale, wasn't he? He was in other things as well. Oh, Billy looks great for his age. Yeah, they're about to film Dark. They filmed Dark after that. He's back. After this morning, he does not have one name. Yes, Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes. Oh, it's good. The American Nightmare. Oh, it must be good. They weren't exactly hiding Cody Rhodes. His finisher's Crossroads. He's married to Brandy Rhodes. They didn't just call it Brandy. They weren't exactly trying to hide that he was Cody Rhodes, but they're trying to win the lawsuit to get the name back. Yeah, WWE made the name, but the only reason that they used that name was because his father was Dustin. And there we go. That wasn't actually apparently live on TNT. That was just on. That was exclusive for everyone in the arena and everyone on Fight, which I was obviously on. Okay, so now they're obviously going to go and film Dark. Because that's how they do it. They film Dark after Dynamite goes off the air. Like, they film another 2 hours. That's why you shouldn't just go to a show and be like, oh, it's only 2 hours of content. No, you get about 4.5 hours of shows to watch for like £20. Love to watch it. Thank you guys for listening to this podcast. On Sunday morning, I'll be doing Full Gear. Hopefully. It might have to wait until Sunday night. But I hope it doesn't. Actually, no, it won't be able to wait until Sunday night. It'll either be Sunday or Monday I'll do it. I really hope it can be Sunday. It depends, like, my TV and my setup, where I am at that time in my dad's house. So thank you guys for listening to this podcast. If you listen to this on Anchor or any other Anchor-associated things like Spotify, thank you. Follow me on whatever you're listening on. It really helps. If you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel, Phoenix Elite. And AEW Universe moves on 5th of December. See you next time, guys. Thanks for watching.